Okay, today we are playing a game on Watchpoint Gibraltar. We are in the Gold SR range, and we will be playing Ana the entire way through. We are also on the console today, so consider yourself forewarned. Current team composition is Winston, Diva, Soldier, Torbjorn, Ana, and Lucio. So, it's a little bit awkward to have both the dive tanks and then Soldier Torbjorn as your DPS. Neither are heroes that are particularly good at following dive heroes, really. I suppose Torbjorn could if he was feeling particularly brave. I mean, so could Soldier, I suppose, if he really wanted to, but not really an ideal tank and DPS arrangement we've got, to be honest. Anyway, let's just start the game. So we're up here. This is a nice place to stand, very hard to die. The only thing we have to be careful of is the bridge, because there are a bunch of heroes that can teleport up onto the bridge or jump up onto the bridge, and we won't see them, and if they just come through the door on the left of us and shoot us when we couldn't see them coming, we'll be real unhappy about that. So we do have to be careful about the doorway. Other than that, very safe, very safe. So they also have a Torbjorn, so that's very exciting for them, I'm sure. I think we were trying to hit Diva with this grenade, and that's pretty optimistic, because she's really far away and flying up, so we end up missing her with it, and I don't think it even hit an enemy. But if it did, it didn't accomplish much, because our whole team's reacting to this up here still. So we could have just waited for her to have be in a slightly better position to try and hit her with the grenade, rather than being optimistic about it. So, to be honest with you, from this angle that we got right here, I thought Torbjorn just jumped up the entire fucking ledge right there, because we just, the way we caught him jumping. Just like, pure force of rage, he just jumps from the payload up onto the high ground. Wouldn't that be impressive? So, we're having this skirmish over here, and it's a fucking mess, but there's a bigger issue currently happening right now. Have you spotted it yet? You'll see, yeah, here it is, here it is. Yeah, capturing the checkpoint behind us. Turns out, like, the whole fucking team was back there, actually. So, now it's like we're the attacking team. Now we've got to push into the hangar suddenly. So, this is very exciting, isn't it? And, honestly, this goes a lot better than you might expect it to. Because, we're just gonna Forrest Gump our way to safety. Alright, just pretend we're them. Pretend we're on the enemy team. Alright, fuck, Torbjorn, he's gotta go. Nah, he's not gonna see us. Nope, here we go. Alright, we got to safety. Woo! Grandma did it. That was such an incredible escape, we're gonna watch it a second time. Because it's just so legendary. Just pretend you're on the enemy team, and they won't know. Like, I know we were helping our team, so, we got stuck on the opposite side of them, and, like, that's awkward, but, like, our other option was, like, abandon our teammates as Ana and just, like, run back to the second point by ourselves, which, I mean, there's merit to that as well, given that we totally lost the second checkpoint just because no one wanted to go and touch the payload, but, there's not much we as Ana, a singular unit, do to stop that one from happening that way, and then Reaper spins on us right here. Trank just barely missed him, very sad. Like, the issue here is just that we got stuck in a bad position because we had to rotate through the hangar. Like, we got stuck on the first checkpoint as the defender, so we had to rotate through the whole hangar to get to I just punched the mic, I'm sorry. We just had to rotate through the whole hangar as the defense to get back there, and that's just really fucking awkward. Like, the solution is just don't be in that position to begin with, which is not super helpful, but I mean, basically, you got leave your teammates to, do what we do, and, like, stay out there to help our teammates, because if they're doing this, we are at least supporting them if we stay with them, rather than leaving them to their own devices, because they say if your teammates are doing dumb shit, you should go and do dumb shit with them, because then at least they're not doing dumb shit 5v6, right? So we got that, which we did. Our other option is just abandon them, and just, like, leave them to their own devices, go through the hangar, or hidden third option, our teammates go and touch the fucking payload, so we don't end up getting stuck on the wrong side of the enemy team. And one of these options is a lot better than the other two, but unfortunately, we as one person have limited options for telling our teammates what to do, because tragically, free will exists. I know, it makes me angry every day to think about it, but it actually does. So I'm not very excited to do what we do right here, because we used Nanovisor, but the thing is, it's basically just him right now, because our whole team is still respawning behind us, and they're getting here right now. And then he jumps off high ground, which he definitely shouldn't have done. But all that happens is he does that, there's nobody else threatening them at the time, so they just all look at him, and go, what the fuck's this guy doing? And then he jumps off high ground. So they just fucking kill him. And we can't heal him because he line of sighted us hardcore. And like, what do you do about that? What do you do about that? I'm just not excited to use nano boost like that. But simultaneously, I guess our teammates weren't that far behind us. But like, it wouldn't have been so bad if Soldier didn't decide to fling himself off the fucking ledge right on top of the enemy team. But I wasn't particularly excited to use Nano Boost like that either. I would have honestly preferred to save it and use it on like Winston or Roadhog, to be honest. Like, that tack visor didn't look like it was going to accomplish anything. And we actually do manage to hold the objective, but through no fault of fucking Soldier. It's because our team, the other teammates came and did shit. Torbjorn dropped his payload all over the payload. This boy dead as fuck. Just shoot him and punch him. We used the grenade. Didn't need to use the grenade. Could have just shot him and punched him and that would have been good enough. But I mean, you know, I guess he definitely can't use, what the fuck's the ability called? Overcharge? Overclock? Something like that? I don't know. Fire Dwarf. I guess he can't push Fire Dwarf if we use the grenade on him as well, right? No chance. Anyway, Torbjorn dropped his payload all over the payload. Winston came in. We managed to hold on to the point, so it all works out in the end. If you don't get punished, you don't have to learn. That's what I always say. So, now that we've actually managed to... Now we actually get to fucking play Gibraltar, isn't that incredible? And Winston decides to do that, just barely missed him with the grenade, very unfortunate. This is a pretty, awkward place to stand as Anna, just because you can't really see all your teammates properly. Because, let me just adjust my scalp really quick. I have a really rubbery scalp. You know how, Jim Carrey has a really rubbery face? I got a really rubbery scalp, don't worry about it. You can't really see all your teammates properly from over here, because some of your teammates, your tank line, at least, bare minimum, is going to be stood directly beneath you. So it's very hard to see them from here. It's better to stand further back, like near the doorway behind us, because then, like, we can't see anybody when they do shit like this, but Winston shouldn't be doing this, so that's his own issue. If we're just standing back on the catwalk to our left over there, that's to the left over there, then we can see all the people down there. And all the people, and look, now suddenly we can see all the people. Rather than, if we're up on that catwalk, we've got to fucking, just like point the gun over the edge and shoot down to get the tanks, which is really awkward. We don't want to be on ground level, but I'll assume we fell off by accident. It kind of looked like that. Here comes the dragon. Someone is yelling that they walked in. Two people are, yeah, I walked into it, so that's nice. And, yeah, we lose a checkpoint. So we've got Nano Boost, we've got some okay combos, because we've got Tack Visor, and we've also got Roadhog. Whole Hog plus the Rudy Tooty Whizbang Shooty is actually a fucking lot of damage. It's a good ult combo. The risk associated with that one is just that if they crowd control Roadhog, you're really sad about it. But that's true of all of the ult combos, isn't it? So, you know. But we've got some pretty decent combos. We haven't got the classic Nano Blade, but, you know, it's something. So Roadhog, too far fucking up. Just can't do that. Our team comp's also gotten, like, a little bit worse now, because now our main tank is Winston, the other tank's Roadhog, so it's just like, Roadhog's trying to go out there and do stuff, but he's got no, like, he hasn't got a shield to stand behind, which makes Roadhog dramatically worse as a hero. If he doesn't have a barrier tank to work with, then, oh my god, Roadhog just is gonna have a real bad time. This guy's also playing Winston into, like, such a not Winston-friendly team, because they've had Roadhog, Reaper, and Torbjorn over there. So, like, what's Winston hoping to accomplish, really, to be honest with you, right? Like, what's he gonna do? Who's overpowered? Hold on, someone's yelling someone's overpowered. Oh, it's overpowered. What's overpowered? He's saying that Coalescence is overpowered. He's like, what, that killed me? That does so much damage. No, you're just all doing really stupid shit. That is what's actually happening. Man, I haven't heard anyone say Coalescence is overpowered before. That's a new one. Hold on, who said... Oh god. Winston saying that he could go Zarya. And someone affirmed, yeah, Zarya is probably a better choice right now. So we'd have Roadhog Zarya as our tanks. Wow, isn't that exciting? Yes, that's a lot better. This is why I don't join the voice chat, because these people are saying a lot of really dumb shit, and I wouldn't be able to handle it. I would not. Man, I would start so many fights with people in Overwatch, because they don't like to be told that the things they're saying are wrong, but they're saying such wrong shit. They're saying such wrong shit. And people always yell and scream about shit, and they get angry about shit, but then they're wrong about what they're yelling about as well. So it's like, if you're yelling, at least be right about what you're yelling about. But no, never even that. So, this is real scary. We're trying to keep Roadhog alive right now, but like, the whole enemy team's right around the corner, so... Soldier is a real fucking whiner. And it's real funny because I keep looking up at Soldier's icon, you know, fucking 1,000-year-old Jack Morrison, and this fucking, like, 5-year-old boy's voice keeps coming out of him. Like, it is so jarring for me. So this is awkward. This is a bad spot to get stuck in. Happens sometimes, tragically. We didn't need to use the grenade to heal ourselves, because we're not really at risk, and then we could save it to throw out here to our teammates instead, because we aren't really that much risk, and we can literally just, like, go half a step back into the spawn at the bottom of the staircase to heal up rather than using the grenade. We're in a real awkward spot, but nobody's looking at us, so it's not so bad, because, hey, it's real bad if you get stuck in this room and people are trying to shoot you, but no such thing is happening presently. So, yep, you're gonna have to just run up and try and touch it right now, but, life is just really hard. Life's just really hard. So I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm gonna be as blunt as possible. This is not a game. Like, we never changed the outcome of that round in 1,000 years. But yeah, oh look, now we've got a real combo of tanks. Oh my goodness, isn't that incredible? Oof. Oh god, it hurt me so much. The fucking Winston player goes, I could go Zarya instead, and then fucking 5-year-old Jack Morrison goes, yeah, that's probably better at this stage. Yeah, Roadhog Zarya is definitely the way to go. You're right. You guys are right. You've got it all figured out. Oh, and now Jack's 5-year-old Jack Morrison has changed to Bastion. That's a pretty classic maneuver too. So they are super not allowed to do what they're doing right now. And this was a very good grenade, because it hit most of the enemy team while they were in a bad position in front of a Bastion. So them being purple is pretty sick right there. So we've got a Mercy down there, so we don't have to worry about healing our teammates quite as much. We can spend a little bit more time trying to shoot the bad men, which is always nice. Always nice. Because Mercy players, they don't like to use the damage boost, you know? That's the Mercy player's problem. Didn't need to use the grenade here. Didn't really accomplish very much of anything, because nobody's really hurt right now. Nobody's also actively fighting, because the thing with the healing grenade is mostly the healing amp, right? Like, the initial splash is nice and all that, but, like, the reason the grenade is strong is because of the buff and debuff aspect of it. So, like, you don't want to chuck it on people just to heal them for the sake of healing them. You really want to get it on people when there's a fight happening. Because if you can get, like, a bunch of people on your team, or ideally a bunch of people on both teams, so if you can just get a bunch of people on your team and the enemy team when a fight's happening, that's sick. Using it between fights, or like when no fight is really happening, is just, it's not as exciting, because the buff aspect of it doesn't really do anything then. So did manage to, we basically killed Roadhog because we made him purple, and we're just trying to heal Bastion through all of what's happening to him right now. We didn't have our grenade to toss on him, but we just used it to kill Roadhog, basically, so, you know, I class that as being a good use of it anyway, so it's fine. So we nano boosted the Bastion. I'm not really too excited to nano boost Bastion, honestly, unless it's like to keep the guy alive, basically. Like, if he's getting focused to death and we've got nano boost, alright, nano boost the Bastion, because that turns shit around real fast when that happens. But We didn't need to come all this way. Like, we're better off just following our teammates. Yeah, we do want to be on high ground, but, like, we already had the advantage in that fight, and we just took ourselves out of the fight for so long to do this. Like, yeah, we do want to be on high ground, but the cost in time it took us to get up here was not really worth it, because we just want to take part in the fight. And I heard it, like, Graviton happened behind us while we were doing this as well, so we weren't there to throw our grenade into that or anything. So yeah, we do want to be up here, but the time investment was too much for the position we were in right there. But yeah, I'd rather nano boost Reinhardt, to be honest with you. Unless it's Bastion's just gotta like mow through 1,000 people right now while he's like buckled down on the turret, or to keep him alive. Otherwise, I'd rather nano boost Reinhardt, honestly. Just because nano boosting Bastion, like, it's like who you're trying to impress, right? Like, how much more Bastion damage, how much more Bastion does Bastion need to do, is what I was about to say. But that's also a descriptive way, that also says basically the same thing I was going to say, so... So, as you can see, I was listening to a real good exchange right there. So, our Zarya is informing Bastion that he should really not be in turret mode, to be honest with you. Unless, like, there's no danger anywhere, pretty much. Because, like, you can't dodge or anything. So, why be in turret mode, dude? You still do a lot. He said the exact quote. You still do a lot of damage outside of turret mode, right? Got some, You can just hit people. It's just like being Soldier. Yeah, recon mode is exactly just like being Soldier. Just, you know, just don't really use turret mode, dude, unless, like, nothing bad, like, there's no danger anywhere. Well, why would I be in turret mode if there's nobody to shoot, though? Well. Just don't go in turret mode, dude. You still do a lot of damage in recon mode, dude. Come on. I hate this video game. I fucking hate this video game, dude. I hate it. Oh my god. My man's driving me insane. I've just heard him go. Yeah, we can still take the turret. We can still burn the shield down, even without you in turret mode, dude. And honestly, it's better if you're not in turret mode, because you can get headshots when you're not in turret mode. I'm losing my fucking mind, dude. Oh my god. Why even be in turret mode as Bastion, dude? Like, be on. Oh my god. Dude, you still do so much damage not in turret mode. And, like, you get headshots. So it's really better than turret mode, to be honest with you, my dude. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Dude, Zarya's got so many ideas. So many ideas. So he's like, I'm gonna go left. No, you guys go right. I'm gonna go left. Honestly, just go high ground, really. Bastion, you should be up on high grounds. Well, we're all fucking down here now, my man. Like, alright, you go left while we just go rotate around the whole fucking map again. Oh my god. Zarya's got a lot of ideas. Could have tossed the grenade on Bastion right now to try and keep him alive, because, you know, heal buff, real nice, but my man got headshot, so life is difficult. We also could have tried to trank Hanzo, because we were real close to him, so it's not exactly a hard shot, and if we trank the guy, as long as Bastion doesn't immediately wake him up again, big ask, I know, then no problem. Or we could also just toss the grenade on Hanzo and hope that kills him before he kills Bastion, because it is still, like, a lot of damage, and he doesn't have to have done much to Hanzo for it to just finish him off. Let me see when we hit him. It would have been close, so we did manage to get him. I'm really just listening to Zarya, to be honest with you, because Sun Tzu is explaining the art of war to me. Oh. Oh. That was an interesting use of self-destruct, wasn't it? Oh yeah, she's just used... So, Zarya's just used Graviton. This seems like the perfect time, right? Like, look at all the people who are in position to take advantage of the Graviton that she's just used. There's nothing happening back here that might some way distract us. No. We're in prime position to capitalize on that Graviton. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, dude. This is a game we were never gonna win. And, you know, that feels bad to hear. Have we played perfectly? No. No. But I mean... This is not a game we were meant to win, my man. This is sometimes, you know, it's not in the cards. Sometimes it's just not in the cards. This is one of those games where it's just kind of not in the cards. So, Mercy just died. Could have tossed the grenade to try and save Mercy right there. Might have got her before she got finished off by Hanzo, but a little bit hopeful. But keeping Mercy alive would be pretty nice. So, no one wants to touch the payload except us, but now they're going off and doing that by themselves without a healer. So that's also scary. Oh, God, I'm still thinking about Zarya. He was just like, dude, get out of there. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, alright. Dude, get out of there. What are you doing? Alright. Just saw him kill both of them. Like, oh, alright. Oh, oh, shit, he was really low. Damn. Oh, pleasantly surprised. Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, just Nano Reaper right there, to be honest with you. Because, like, they're up here contesting the point. They're gonna get back soon. They've got the spawn advantage. We're really close to winning this checkpoint. Just Nano Boost Reaper, just to, or even Bastion still dead? Or is Bastion dead now? Yeah, he got killed by the tire. Just Nano Boost Reaper. Honestly, just, like, try and make sure we capture the checkpoint. Because, like, let's be real, we've seen our fucking teammates. We're not going to be in a better position than this if we lose this fight. I would rather just use Nano Boost to try and make sure we capture this checkpoint. Then Reaper does that, so, you know, Reaper just immediately eats shit. And hey, we captured the point regardless, so it's all works out just fine. Oh my god. Zarya's really good at watching the kill feed. You don't need to know more than that. Zarya's just really good at watching the kill feed. Oh god. Yeah, fuck you, Hanzo. Oh yeah, now Sun Tzu's got some great advice now. Push. Ooh, Reaper's spinning up there. We weren't in position to nano him, but hey, he killed people without it, so we get to save Nano for another fight instead. Yeah, teamwork. Oh my god. Dude. Zarya's just done, like, so many 180s, like, immediately. It's incredible. Like, yeah, get in there! Come on, get in there! Oh, fuck, shit. Oh, god. Oh, no. Not the exact quote, but it's basically what happened right there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm getting so sidetracked just listening to Sun Tzu. It's really, really funny to me. So, Roadhog's using Whole Hog right now. We can try and trank him, because it's not like he's going to pull off any sick maneuvers while he's, Whole Hogging. So we could, try and trank him, and it wouldn't be that difficult of a shot. Very big, very slow boy. We go for it now, we miss anyway, but by the time we decided to go for it, he was basically done with his ultimate anyway, so if we're going to go for it sooner rather than later. Was that Junkrat? Okay, that's sure. I thought he jumped up there to use Tire, but he apparently didn't. So Nano Rhine right here, just see what that does, and, oh, dude, he punched the shit out of that tire. Bam! Yeah! Fuck that tire. Oh, there he goes. Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. So it is really hard for us to die over here, but we are really prone to getting line of sighted the further up our team actually goes, because the geometry slowly gets worse and worse. It is very safe, it is high ground, so that's nice, but, you know, more and more geometry will slowly start to line of sight us from our teammates. The further they go up, especially if they also have shields, we can even get line of sight by the fucking payload after a while. So this is very safe, but as your team pushes further and further up the track, you might have to move up a little bit just to try and keep them alive when they start going around. Basically, it's the thing on the left. They love to rush up to that spawn, and you just can't do shit for them once they go around that corner. So you might have to move a little bit far forward and give... I've just heard Zarya telling everybody to chill out when I've only heard Zarya yelling for like the last 30 seconds. You might have to move up to keep up with them as they start pushing up, just because if they go around those corners and you're not far up, there's fucking nothing you can do for them. And you know what people are like, they're likely to start running up to that spawn to try and hit them. Damn, that guy had a really good voice. The way he delivered that line was really good. He's like, oh, well, shit, well, I guess that was bound to happen right there. I can't really do it justice, but my man had a real good delivery. Who's complaining? So Zarya, let me just go back. Zarya just watched this happen with Reinhardt, right? And she just did that. And then Zarya's like, no one's just moving forward, dude. No one's stepping forward, dude, man. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's my fault. You know, maybe I'm bad, but yeah, actually. But, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh, we did it, we got here in time. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh, I cut off. Oh, he was about to say something really fucking good. Oh my god. He was about, I can tell, he was about to just drop a sick bombshell right there, just from the start of that line, because just the sheer aggravation in the first syllable of the word he got out, I could hear it. Oh, damn, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oof. I'm sorry, this was a bad video. Like, look, I'm sorry. This was bad. This is perfectly honest with you. So much was going wrong in that game from forces we don't really have any control over, that there's really not much to be done. Did we play perfectly? No. So, you know, there's always something you can do better, even in the most dire of situations. But I'll be frank with you, Chief. We never won that game. We never won that game in 1,000 years. And that's just life sometimes. Some games, you can't win them, and that's important to remember. You can't win every game. You just, even in situations like that, I'm being a bad example right now, because I was losing my fucking mind over these people, so I'm a bad example. But even in games where it is genuinely not your fault, it is still, you should still look at what you could do better, you know, which we did talk about occasionally, but I was just so fucking mad. Oh my god. This is a bad video. We're gonna call it right there, basically. The thing that stood out the most, we didn't really get much out of our cooldowns. Like, the grenade, the thing that's really strong about Ana is her cooldowns. The sleep dart and bio grenade are really strong effects. So, every hero has something that's unfair about them, and you really want to try and leverage that as much as possible in the game. And we had a really good example of that when we started the attack round and we threw the bio grenade into the entire enemy team while they were in a bad position. So that basically just means they definitely die, because they're in a bad position, they've got to run far to get to safety, and they can't be healed while they're retreating either. So stuff like that is really fucking strong. So we want to try and leverage the cooldowns as much as possible on Ana. And I don't think we did a great job of that this game, but I mean, this game was so fucked. So, but there you go. That's what I got for you. Maximilian Dude's really good. Go watch that guy. Way better content than me. Anyway, mostly fighting games, but still, great guy. very fantastic guy. Very funny, very friendly, very cheerful guy. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you did, everybody just go home, okay? No spiel. Just go home. Just go home.